Right, hello again, it's Flight Sim Builder. What I'm doing now is I'm making a new overhead panel. Before, on my previous videos, you'll have seen that the overhead has been made up of Go Flight modules. I've now got myself a Go Flight centre console, moved all the radios and everything down the middle between the seats, and mounted the Garmin GNS in the main panel in the front, which is a bit more realistic. This panel that I'm making here is a temporary one until I get my new Boeing overhead, which GLB Products is doing. Jeremy at Bridlington he's doing for me, which should be arriving, I would think, around Christmas time. And then I'm going to start putting pieces together for my Boeing 737, and then I'm thinking of getting an iFly Cockpit Builders Edition to run with it. What I've got here is a Cytec BIP at the back of the board. There's a small desktop aviator card here. I've ordered another one which I'm still waiting for. This is the Leo Bodnar BBI 32. Brilliant, really is good. I'm just going to go through a quick wiring. This is how fast it is really to put them in. Got the wire itself. I cut that back about 40 mil. Pull the cable back so far and give it a twist before you remove it. It does tend to get a tighter wire. And then the switch that I'm putting it on at the top here, put it around the terminal. These are all screw switch, double throw on off switch basically. There's 40 of them in the panel. I've got all the main 737 overhead stuff, and on the top row, which I'll show you in a minute when I've done this, I've added all the door opening, all the little things to stop from using the keyboard as much as I can, do anything by switch. So if you see that, I just connected that on. I mean, you can put little ring terminal spades on these, but I'm not bothering because it's only a temporary measure. Measure it round roughly where it's going to go, there to there, and then into the Bodnar board. Trim the wire off, get the strippers again and take about 10mm off the end there. Give that a twist. This is how easy it is. What I do then is instead of using my fingernail with the Bodnar, just a little push in, as you can maybe see, I don't know, a little push in wire. Just push the button down, pop it in, and that's it. Sorted. Let's take that out again because I'm trying to thread them all the way through underneath. The wire at the bottom is a bit heavy. That has got this one here connected to this desktop aviator one, has got thicker wiring with ring terminals on, which I'm going to take off and put this finer wire on, and it's just a lot neater really. So straight in there to the Bodnar card. This is multi-strand wire. I think it's about 0.75 mil multi-strand from radio spares, and that's that part of the switch done in. I won't go through it all, but I've repeated that. I've done 20 switches so far. This is 21 through to 32. The desktop aviator is only 20, I think. As far as I spoke to Leo Bodnar, and he says that he's actually making them for desktop aviator now. I don't know if you can see this panel, just roughly. That's plexi acrylic. I've reverse printed on vinyl that you actually put on cars and such like. Printed that out using CorelDRAW. The actual ink has been printed on clear vinyl, so it's black ink reverse printed on clear vinyl to give me all the lighting, and then I've put on a grey backed vinyl over the back of that and cut out every little lettering has been cut out to give lighting from the back. So if you put let's see if I can do it with this other. You can't really see it till you're through. Let's turn that up. And if you can see, so you get the backlit effect, and that's it. So there's 40 switches on there. Parking brake, push back, main exits, emergency exit, cargo doors, which I'm going to have to sort because there's a bit of a funny key press for those. I'm using FSUI PC to do all this. Refueling, jetways, snow smoking seatbelts, PSO probe, wing icing. Then there's basically the bottom half of the board, this area, is a mock-up of the 737 main things that you use on the default FSX 737. I've got my own little logo as well, Aviator simulations. I'm starting building little panels. I'm going to start doing some A10 small section panels for I don't know how many there is. I think there's about 16 in an A10 and I don't know how many in an F16 and such like. But I'm going to make some smaller panels and to go with the A10 setup that I'm doing. If you watch my next video, I'm going to show you the mounting, how I've actually gone over with the A10 panel that's in the previous video. I'll just take this over and you might be able to see it. Got the seat from GT Amiga Racing and I've mounted the panel into it. So I'm going to put the thrustmasters, which are down on the floor there, into this. So you've got the thrustmaster Warthog with the throttle section here, and the stick and everything to the other side. This all lifts out and the seat can be put back to the TR 500 racing for just for doing the rallying stuff and the Formula 1. It's really good. And there we go. Anyway, just knocking this about a bit. So that gives you it really. That's the new panel. As you can see, a nice glossy finish to it. It is backlit, loads of switches. I love switches. Can't have enough of them. I like to get a bit of a tactile feel to the flight simulator. Well, this is going in with backlighting, which I'm going to do on my next video. See what you think. Catch you later.